ladies. How are you doing? Happy Mother's Day, everybody. I do not know a thing. Uh, we didn't get to have a family meal for Mother's Day because of the social distancing thing. My daughter and one of her two sons work in a grocery store, and so they haven't been around me because they're afraid, they might possibly have picked up the germ and the coronavirus and don't want to bring it to me. So we haven't had a meal together, in weeks, in a long time. When typically we'd get together at least once a week. So, but they called me. Actually, they texted me because, can't hear. And I got a text from my son in Seattle. And, Casey lives here and she's in and out of my apartment all the time. We had donuts together. And my other son, he's the daddy of the two grandkids that I have with me a lot. We met them in a parking lot and he gave me a hug through the car window. That was it. So this is a different Mother's Day, but I'm sure it is for absolutely everybody else too. But that's not a big deal to me. I mean, every day is Mother's Day when I get together with my kids. For me, it just is. But I'm very concerned about one of my nieces. She's in the hospital. She has some medical issues and she needs to have a surgery, but she has a blood clot, one in each lung and one somewhere else. And so they're trying to get those dissolved. And I'm real worried about her. Blood clots in your lungs are not good. So I'm worried about her. So I'm asking for prayers for my niece. I'm going to sneeze. She had some medical problems, but this is something that came up all of a sudden, and she had to go to a hospital in an emergency situation. She doesn't have coronavirus, and they did test her. And I told her, oh my gosh, and you're in the hospital, don't breathe while you're there. Don't breathe and catch that. The sad thing is she is a people person. She doesn't like to be alone. She likes to have people around her. And this was an emergency situation. She had to go in the ambulance to a hospital a couple of hours away. And then none of her family could go with her. They don't allow any visitors in the hospital, so she has nobody there with her. She's alone. She's not married. She's a single mom. And so she's in the hospital scared, and has nobody there with her except the nurses that work there. No family member can be with her. And that is the worst thing about this whole coronavirus. That's the worst effect it had on me and my family in particular, is that we have somebody in the hospital and we can't go hold their hand. We can't go give them a hug. We can't go sit with them at a very scary time. So I'm just asking for prayers for her. She needs to get better. Okay, I didn't want this to be a downer. I just have been really worried about her and hate it that she's in the hospital all alone. This has hit home about the virus more than anything else to me. But I told her, this is going to be a year for her to remember. The world all turned upside down with coronavirus, and then this medical problem landed in her lap, and then She was supposed to have surgery, but then they discovered the blood clots, and so they put that on a. They're not doing that right now. They're trying to get those dissolved, and anyway, I am fine. I really am fine. Oh, I have something to tell you. I have on my graduation shirt, the top I bought to wear to my grandson's graduation. And he's a senior this year. They went to school this semester until spring break, and then in the middle of spring break, the whole world turned upside down, and they didn't get to go back to school. They've been doing online school, and I had canceled all graduation plans and canceled prom and everything. And they weren't going to do anything for graduation. But then they decided what they will do is they have set up an area with the podium and everything. And on Tuesday at 1:36 specifically, his immediate family can go to this room. He can walk across the stage in his cap and gown and be handed his diploma, and they'll film it, the school will film it, and then they will only let that one family in the room at a time, one student and one family, and they get to have that filmed of him walking across this area in his cap and gown, and then the school is going to piece them all together with all the students. It'll take forever to do that one student at a time because he goes to a huge school. I don't know how many are in his class, but hundreds. But anyway, they're going to piece together a video for all the seniors to have, so they have a video with all their classmates on this one video. So I'm glad they're doing that. I can't go. It's only for immediate family, but that's okay. I'm just glad that they're getting to do this. At least they came up with this for the kids. So, all right, I'm going to go and get back to my nap. Oh, I should have showed you. I was taking a nap after lunch when the lady downstairs knocked on my door, and she had brought everybody, I should have showed you, a chocolate-covered strawberry that she made. It was in a baggie in this little cup. This is what's left. It was a beautiful, huge chocolate-covered strawberry. I had never had one. It was great. It was luscious. It was delicious. I've never had a chocolate-covered strawberry before, so I appreciated it. And I wish I'd filmed it and let you see what it looked like before I got down to just the leaves. I'll talk to you guys later. Have a great day. Bye. I should have told you I got flowers from my son and a potted plant from Casey that I'm going to use for a centerpiece on my table, so you'll see it. And Casey was also asleep and didn't answer her door, so the lady that gave me my chocolate-covered strawberry gave me Casey's to give to her. She made one for everybody in our building. This is just the sweetest lady. But anyway, I can show you Casey's. Isn't that beautiful? I just was so impressed that she made that and had one for everybody in our building. So there's Casey's. I want to eat it. But I'll save it for Casey. All right, guys. I'll talk to you later. Bye.